History tells us how magnificent the Persian Empire was. Columned palaces, golden goblets, silken robes. But behind every magnificent display window, there is a dark warehouse. The Persians didn't invent finance for the benefit of humanity. They did it to choke the world. Welcome to the dark history of finance. Today I will tell you not just a story of order, but the story of how money was first stained with blood. Cyrus the Great had brought the world to its knees with the sword, but lands conquered by the sword rebel when the sword is sheathed. The empire had turned into a massive marketplace, but no one knew who was paying what. Babylon paid in grain, Egypt paid in labor. The lack of a system was clogging the empire's veins. Someone needed to step in and turn this chaos into a cold, calculated machine. Enter Darius. History records him as the organizer, but in reality, he was history's first global loan shark. He laid out the map and established the Satrapy system. This wasn't a simple administrative reform. This was the most ruthless collection network history had ever seen. Every governor, every city, every village had a price tag. Drought? I don't care. Harvest burn down? Don't miss the payment day. Darius's famous Royal Road wasn't built just for messengers. That road was a hose, designed to suck the sweat of Anatolia, Egypt, and Babylon, and flow it straight into the vaults of Persepolis. And then he invented the famous Daric, a coin of pure gold, stamped with the figure of a kneeling archer. Darius's genius was this. He understood that money is sharper than a sword. When the Persians fought the Greeks, something interesting happened. Spartan generals, Athenian politicians, men who were invincible on the battlefield, fell to their knees when they saw Persian gold. The Greeks had a famous saying, "I was not defeated by Persian soldiers, but by 10,000 Persian archers." They didn't mean soldiers. They meant the archers stamped on those coins. Darius didn't kill his enemies on the battlefield. He bought them. For the first time, finance became a weapon of mass destruction. But the curse of money is this. It poisons its owner. The treasuries of Persepolis became so full that the kings lost touch with reality. In the palace, they ate from golden plates, while silver dust was sprinkled on the floors. Wealth made them drunk. That disciplined, warrior Persian spirit was replaced by a gluttonous, lazy, and spoiled regime. While the people starved, they were in their vaults, calculating how much more they could hoard. When young Alexander entered the Persian palace, do you know what he saw? Not a powerful state, but a giant drowned in its own fat. Tons of gold in the vaults couldn't save them, because you can buy loyalty with money, but you cannot buy a soul. The story of Persia teaches us the darkest lesson of finance. Money is a good servant, but a terrible master. They built the system, they exploited the world, and in the end, they were crushed under their own gold. Look around you today. Those golden archers are still among us. They just changed their clothes. If you have seen the true face of this story, subscribe. Because here we don't tell fairy tales. We read the bloody history of money.